Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I'm a business valuation expert in St. Louis, Missouri. During this podcast episode, we will discuss collaboration and strategic planning for baby boomers and financial advisors. I have the privilege to interview former IRS auditor Mike Gregory. He's a mediator in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, author of 11 books regarding various valuation and tax topics, as well as the creator of the collaboration effect. He is a frequent speaker at estate planning council events and provides mediation services to a variety of business and nonprofit organizations. What right now do we know about estate planning or exit planning that I think is relevant to financial planners helping business owners transition?
Okay. Well, I'm going to get to that. I'm going to talk about that relative to the Tax Cut and Jobs Act and some other things and exemptions. But before I do that, I'm going to just give some more stats. 100% of business owners will leave the business at some point. Sometimes that's a reality that they don't think about that. It may die. They may gift it. They might sell it. It might go out of business, but 100% of them are going to leave. 79% of business owners plan to leave their business within the next 8 years. 70% within 8 years. 17% of businesses have a written exit plan. That means 83% don't. 18% have talked with someone whom they considered trained for exit planning. So it's one thing to talk about it. We talk about a lot of things, lots of ideas come up, but what actions are being taken are critical. And now is the time to think about that. And 11% of business owners have not talked to anyone ever about their exits. So there are a lot of folks out there that need to think about this in terms of where they're going and why. But now to come back to your question, in 2013, the exemption for an estate for federal tax purposes was $5 million in 2013. In 2017, it was up to $5.49 million. The question was, what's going to happen in 2018? And in 2018, the exemption was raised to $11.2 million, and it was indexed for inflation. It's now at $11,580,000. But in 2026, it's going to revert back to 2013 if there's no change in the law. So this is an opportunity in time with this exemption up to $11,580,000 to think about what you might want to do with the business, what you might want to gift, how you might want to structure this business going forward.
Well, and I think that this is, an issue that business owners don't always understand. They understand how to sell their business, but if they're successful, most of them just want to continue to make the money. If you're bringing in cash hand over fist, why would you want to sell it? Just continue to make it. But they also have that risk, that back of their mind when they're laying awake at night and they're concerned about their $1 million line of credit or how they're going to make payroll, things like that. I think they start to try to say, okay, maybe I do need to look at the future.